In this clip, we will explore the question, what is vertical development? But before we do, maybe why is it important? Why the question in the first place?
Yeah. Vertical development, as we see it, is a beautiful, amazing way to really meet ourselves. And people attending our programs share the experience of becoming more of who they are, meeting and understanding themselves on a much deeper level.
Yeah.
And in that also meeting and understanding others at a much deeper level.
Yeah. Many witness of having become happier human beings, actually, more content with life. And that's beautiful. But also, they observe in their organizational units and teams a heightened creativity, an increase of ideas being thrown around and built upon, and an increase in work progress. So that's the effect. That's why we think this is relevant. Back to the question. What is vertical development?
Vertical development is based on the research on how we develop through life as human beings. Research that have found that we share the same patterns of development throughout life. And these are psychological patterns, psycho-emotional patterns of how we view the world, how we act, and how we relate to each other and to ourselves.
So how we see, sense and make sense of our world, and how that shifts throughout life. 10, 12-ish teams around the globe have researched this domain since early mid 1970s, and they have all come to very similar conclusions. Differences in names and nomenclature, and in division of how these patterns evolve, and of course arguing about who is right, who is most accurate. When we look at the different models of research, they all have come to the same conclusions. Yes, we do share patterns among every human being on this planet. And vertical development is the research around that can help us understand who we are and who others are.
Yeah. And we see that we all are born with these stages.
Yeah. With every one of them.
Yeah, with every one of them.
Yeah.
From we are kids, from we are born. We see them, aspects of them, within our own kids, for example. But our center of gravity, where we mainly have our base, our foundation, that shifts through life.
Yeah.
It might also shift during the day, actually.
Yeah. Yes. In certain situations and meeting certain people, suddenly I behave like a 6-year-old again, or like a teenager again. You probably recognize yourself.
Yeah.
But this fact that we shift in our center of gravity throughout life is sometimes misinterpreted as the entire development as human is sequential. That we're born as one stage and then transfer into the next stage and transfer into the next stage, where we actually hold them all from start. But this misinterpretation makes some people and some organizations, unfortunately, use these frameworks as a ladder, climbing the developmental ladder with a goal to become more evolved, more developed.
Yeah. And that striving to become more evolved will actually hold us back from expansion, from growing.
Yeah. It's counterproductive.
Yeah.
In a conversation with Bill Torbert, who's one of the fathers of these this research, we explored this topic, and he very much shared our opinion. He stated, like, trying to expand your development without having met and integrated your entire self is like trying to climb a staircase being nailed to the floor. It's impossible, and it hurts. So instead of trying to climb, trying to advance, we are meeting ourselves, and this is the intention of the framework.
And when we meet ourselves, when we embrace all of who we are, integrating, we also expand. We will become more of who we are. We will get access to more of our own power, our own agency. And we'll relate with others more authentically, with deeper understanding and connection. And in this, we'll also open up, unleash the creativity within our team's organizations.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Thanks for listening, watching.